the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. We're broadcasting today from San Francisco, and we were planning to spend the hour today with the author and philosopher Derrick Jensen here in California for a big event just before a big event he was having tomorrow here in San Francisco. But just before we went on air, we learned of the death of Hermann Scheer. He's a pioneering German politician and economist who helped make Germany a renewable energy powerhouse. Hermann Scheer died last night in Berlin at the age of 66. Scheer had been a member of the German parliament for 3 decades and was the president of Eurosolar, the European Association for Renewable Energy. He was also the general chair of the World Council for Renewable Energy. His books on solar energy include The Solar Economy, Renewable Energy for a Sustainable Global Future, and Energy Autonomy, the Economic, Social, and Technological Case for Renewable Energy. In 1999, Hermann Scheer won the Right Livelihood Award for his, quote, tireless work for the promotion of solar energy worldwide. When he received the award, he described solar energy as the energy of the people. Jacob von Uexküll, the founder of the Right Livelihood Award, said today, quote, Hermann Scheer has been the world's most powerful advocate for renewable energy during the last 2 decades. His personal commitment and his incomparable campaigning spirit will continue to encourage many policymakers, experts, and citizens around the world to fight for a world without fossil fuel or nuclear. Time magazine named Hermann Scheer hero for the green century. Well, just a few weeks ago, I had a chance to sit down with Hermann Scheer in Bonn, Germany, at the 30th anniversary of the Right Livelihood Awards. The interview was canceled several times. First, he missed his plane, and then he was being interviewed by one person after another. But finally, we sat down with the Member of Parliament from Germany, with Hermann Scheer. It turned out to be one of his last interviews. He began by outlining what he sees as the defining problem of the current energy crisis.
The tragedy of our present civilization is that it became dependent on marginal energy sources. The marginal energy sources are fossil resources and nuclear, based on the raw material uranium. The gigantic energy potential is the renewable energy potential, all coming from the sun, including its derivatives like wind and photosynthetically produced materials, organic materials, plants, hydro waves, and the sun offers to our globe in 8 minutes as much energy as the annual consumption of fossil and atomic energy is. That means to doubt the doubtings if there would be enough renewable energy for the replacement of nuclear and fossil energies, this argument is ridiculous. There is by far enough. And therefore we are in a situation running in the conventional energy trap in 2 directions at the same time. First, we are in a process of the coming depletion of conventional energies faster than many people imagine or want to believe. And the second limit is the ecological limit, because the negative effects of conventional energies, of nuclear as well as fossil energies in different ways, overstress the ecosphere. That means the life conditions. And it is an open question, and it is not necessary to give an answer to that. It is an open question which limit of the conventional energy systems is closer to our time. Even if there would be much more potential, much more conventional energy reserves, it would not help. Because we would arrive at the ecological limit, and we are practically at the border crossing this ecological limit. Therefore, we can only recognize, and we must recognize, we have to replace the conventional energy consumption not only in the future at a specific time. We have to replace it in the run of the next 20 to 25 years. This is the main challenge of civilization, to do that.
How do you do it?
The big mistake in the energy debate is that most people think, because they believe that there is a monopoly and the expertise for all energy activities in the hand of the existing energy players, many people, including governments, including many scientists who get their orders for studies from them, they believe and think that the present energy suppliers, the present energy trusts, the companies, they should organize the transformation. And this is a big mistake, because this part of the society is the only one who has an interest to postpone it. The only one. All the others have an interest to speed it up. But as long governments think that it should be left to the energy companies, we will lose the race against time.
The Financial Times says German photovoltaic cell installations last year amounted to more than 1/2 of those in the world.
Right.
How did you make that happen?
With the Renewable Energy Act. The Renewable Energy Act was one of my initiatives, together with only a few colleagues in the parliament. And it was not a draft of the government, because the government was against. We mobilized the majority of the parliament against the will of the government to introduce this law and to adopt it. It is a law which gives investment autonomy for all who want to invest for renewables, without any obligation for them to ask the power companies if this is, let's say, compatible with their energy investments. They could do it. The full name of this law is Law for the Priority of Renewable Energies. And it constituted a special renewable energy market with priority, and with 3 elements. The first element is a guaranteed access to the grid for each kilowatt hour produced by renewables, apart from the question who is the producers. The second element is a guaranteed fee for that, because without that there would be no investment security. That means we made an obligation to give